Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and we are back with some more Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Welcome back to the second episode of our new season here. We are prepping everything so that our city can run as efficiently as possible. We are going to have a very successful run here. Crossing my fingers, I think we're ready to actually start building everything. But I'm just going to do one last pass and make sure that we have everything that we need in terms of having a city that's going to work for us, right? That's what we want ultimately. So in the last episode, we left off at a few things here. We moved our bus stop, right? We did move our bus stop. It's now at pretty much the center of the city over here because we need to be able to now access everything from this bus stop. And how are we going to do that? Well, we need to make sure that the footpaths here reach all of the locations that need to be accessed. So as long as our citizens can reach this bus stop right here, then if and when they reach the bus stop, they can then reach whatever is in range of this bus stop. So that is going to be our ultimate goal here. We need to move this bus stop to a location where it's more centralized and they can reach every single point of work. So I'm thinking maybe we're better off putting the bus stop over here where the pub is and then moving the pub over to this side. I'm actually going to do that because that seems the most logical to me. So let's go ahead and demolish this. We're going to pick the bus stop and see if we can fit it in here. Hopefully we can. What is in the way? I think it's just that path that's right there. So let me remove this path. Please, let me put this there, and then I'm also going to remove that, and I'm also going to remove this right here. Yeah, okay, all right, that should allow me to get that bus stop. So I'm going to pick this right here, and ooh, perfect, right there is where I want it to be. Awesome. All right, and then from there, we could just go with footpaths for everyone here. I do want to get the most upgraded. Maybe I won't do that. Okay, so I'm going to do some footpaths there. I'm going to put footpaths there. I think we just need to do something like this. I need to then remove this bus station here, and then I need to get rid of these paths. Good. So what else do we need? The pub, right? We had the big pub, so we're gonna get that back here. Residential needs the pub, which is this big boy right here. That's gonna be what we are going to use. All right, and it seems like a good spot here, right? We don't need, I don't think it needs road access, but we're going to give it to it. Yeah, we're going to give it anyway. We're going to give it road access. Can I get you straight? Can I get you straight? Alcohol, pub. All right, there you go. More finer movements. Now I need to remove that road connection. Removed. All right, back to the pub. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Now, road paths, we're going to just plug you in right there. We're going to plug you in right there. That can go there. This can go here. And then we should be okay. We should be okay. All right, perfect. Perfect. All right, this should work. This should work. Let's see now. All right, perfect. I think we need to extend. If I'm not mistaken, I think we can reach this, right? We can reach that. That's only 350 meters. If we go this way here, that's 150. How do I do multiple points again? Okay, let's try this again. So from this path here, can we go to here? And then can we go to here? That is 200, 300 meters. We should be able to reach there. It's 377 as far as ground distance, right? So let's get this footpath this way. And then we can just plug that into there. And we could get that connected. Now can we reach? Yes, we can. Perfect. 398 meters. Awesome. So, what was this again? This is a prison. This is a prison. This is our big water well that's going into our Utica water treatment right over here. What else do we need? Do we need anything else? I don't think so. We have this big heating plant here. I was told that this is going to cause some pollution for us. It needs to be about 800 meters away. So I should probably move this thing away from our away from our plant. Let's make sure that we have that probably up here. I think that is best for us, right? Could we do that? I think that makes the most sense. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And then we are going to also need a heat exchanger, unless we already have one. Do we already have one? Did we build one? What is this right here? Electric substation, water. I don't think we had a heat exchanger because the heating plant was doing the heating. So I'm gonna get a big heat exchanger then. Probably put that right over here. That should reach everyone. If not, no, it doesn't reach everyone. What about this one here? Yeah, we could put this one right here. Actually, that works. All right, let's put you right there. Let's put you right there. You should be able to hit everyone there. Boom. All right, and then you don't need a road path. You could just do it with the walking path. All right, what else are we missing? Did we handle our sewage? Did we handle our sewage? Sewage is, this is water, right? This is water for all of our residents. Sewage is going this way into this guy right here. Awesome. All right. Okay, and I think the only thing that we need or are missing is a technical office. So let's go ahead and do that, please. Wood, construction, demolition. Oh, we are playing with demolition, right? So we are going to need a demolitions office if possible. All right, rail construction office, cableway, storage, airport cargo. What am I looking for? Oh, the technical office, right? Technical office, state infrastructure maintenance. So, technical office, we're just gonna get a decent sized one here. 8 vehicles should be fine. Maybe this one with 15. Actually, 15 sounds good too. We could put that over here. That's our technical office. And then anything else? What else are we missing? Technical university. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, we do need, however, we do need some decorations, right? So we need some decorations. So let's put that, I'm guessing it needs to go like right here, right? Right in between all of this and right here so that our citizens can reach it. Do we need anything else? Tourism, trees, food and alcohol. I do want to start immediately doing some kind of export, and that is probably going to be some farming. So we could get a large farm kind of around this area out here, I think is worth it, right? And then from this farm, we could get crops. From crops, we can turn that into fabric. And then fabric we could turn into everything else. Oh, a distribution office. We actually need a handful of distribution offices. But I guess we just need to kind of plan that later, right? Let's plan that later. Okay. All right. Let's get our first distribution or second distribution office, I would say. It's our second distribution office because we have one for our fuel here. We need one for the materials that we're about to get. So let's go ahead and put a couple over here. This is going to be in charge of getting the materials that we need for this. So this all needs to be refrigeration. We need to get open haul, and we're gonna get 3 of these guys. These guys will be in charge of filling this up right here. What do you mean building? Building is not finished. That's fine. Yeah, so they'll get the materials from there and fill that in. Once we have that ready, then we should be good. This is for aggregate, right? This is for our other materials. Okay, I think we can hit play. Let's get started here. We're gonna speed things up a little bit and we're gonna let things flow. Look at that. Our beautiful city is coming alive. Are we going to have enough workers? I should also start planning on a rail system. How good is this area right here for farming? I don't think it's that good, right? It's gonna have to be like over here. This is where we're gonna do farming, in this area right here. Yeah. Okay. All right, no big deal. I think we should start planning a rail though. So let's go ahead and build that. Wood-based rail, metro railway, build electrified railway, build a concrete-based. I think we need to build a wood-based railway. We're gonna just go ahead and pull from here. Do we need anything else? No, okay. All right, so this rail is just kind of gonna go, yeah, I think you're just gonna go this way. Just around the city. Yeah, for now, I think that's just what we need to do. All right. Cool. Unpause again. Unpause again. We're not allowing people to move in, right? That is set to not get citizens. Oh, man. Do not get citizens. Do not get citizens. Not until everything is built. And this is pretty much the only time that I think we can fast forward things to go super duper fast. And then just get stuff built as fast as possible. Do we need anything else? Can we wait? What happened to our land here? Oh, it's just growing. Okay, it's just growing. All right, let's go ahead and time lapse this. Right, let's see what happens when we speed things up. These guys are just building everything. We're looking good. That's all being built. We could just do this for days here. Let it all happen. I don't think we're spending. Are we spending crazy amounts of money right now? We're not. We're actually doing pretty good. Okay, I think we do need to prioritize a couple of things like power. All this should be prioritized. There. What else do we need prioritized? I think that's it. We just need power, really. All right. Back to work. Let's go, everybody. Do we have some cables that need to be confirmed here? Yes, we do. So let's get that going. Do we have medium voltage cables that need to be confirmed? No. Do we have roads, pathways that need to be confirmed? Yes, we do. What else do we got? All right, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and speed things up again. Very good. Very good. New vehicle type. We got new excavator. Nice. All right. Things are happening. What do we have right here? This is our small aggregate storage. Still not built, by the way. What is missing over here? Electronics. Electronics. Why is electronics not being delivered? Do we not have a covered hall? Where's the construction offices? Here we go. What do we need? What do we need in terms of this? Electronic components warehouse from the Windsor warehouse. Where do we have our closed halls? Do we not have closed halls? We have open halls. Oh, okay. Well then let's go ahead and purchase some covered halls, right? Covered halls. Here we go. We need a couple of these guys. So let's get some of these. Let's get this one. We'll get 2 of these. And then we should be okay. Perfect. There you go. All right. Very nice. We have power. What else do we need? All right. Okay. What are you guys up to here? Why aren't we building the roads? Why aren't we building roads here? We have concrete. What are you missing? Steel and mechanical parts. All right, there we go. That's our first construction office. That's very nice. Should we go ahead and start moving our vehicles? There we go. None of these vehicles can be sent to this depot. This building is not suitable as a work depot or workplace. Okay, that's all of the vehicles there. Let's move these guys. Let's move these guys. Let's move you. Let's move you. And finally you. Okay, anyone else? And then finally you guys. And that's all that we can fit. Alright, awesome. And then you now need assignments, which are going to be... Where are you? Deliver mechanisms only with trucks. Yeah, we should do that. Okay, so we're gonna just assign that. Our fuel depot here, you're going to be assigned to there. You probably should be assigned to there as well. Oh no, we can't load fuel here. Alright, so we don't go to the aggregate storage. What about here? No, no fuel either. So we don't go here either. Right, so the construction office at the customs house, I always want you to just load fuel, please. Perfect. Any other site that needs fuel, this is going to need storage. Okay, that's fine. You are going to need fuel, right? For now, you guys can just dump everything at the customs house, right? We need to have our vehicles now. All right, what else is being built here? Why aren't these roads being built? That's what I want to know. Do I need to assign you to more? There you go. All right, good. I think it was too far for them to auto-assign themselves to that. Okay. I'm thinking we should do something like this to speed up the processes, right? Why isn't this built yet? That's what I want to know. All right, over here. So let's do your task. I want you to fill this up here. And you're going to do unloading here of steel, wood, aluminum. Actually, let's just do 30% here. And we're going to limit the amounts here of this, right? We're going to do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. And that's all we need. And then we can do 0 and 0. Perfect. Confirm. That sets an even amount here. So this needs to be high priority, please. Speed that up. Let's get that built. We have power. We have power here. We have power there. We need to set this to gravel. Store this item. There you go. There you go. Okay. And then I have a feeling that we're going to need to get a aggregate storage like this and connect it to here. So let's see. This might be the way to go here. There you go. And then we can do this path to right over here. Good. This is going to be coal to feed our heating plant. We're going to need a bus stop here, by the way. This is the only place that's going to need a bus stop. And we need to make sure that we have enough workers to always attend this heating plant. Because otherwise it's going to be a big issue. Right? Okay. Alright, let's see what's happening over here. How are you guys doing? What are you up to? Are you bringing everything that's needed? Okay, good. So, these trucks right here, you need to be unloading. This building's already assigned. Okay, so you need to be buying here. You're going to be loading here. And delivering over here. So you're going to fill up the storage so that our trucks can then be assigned to here. Bam. Okay, good. And then we need specify or replace a source building. You're going to go here to get our gravel, right? And asphalt concrete at the Windsor plant. That's fine. Okay, bricks from here. Prefab from here. Boards from here. Mechanical components, we don't have a storage for that yet, although we should have a storage. We should definitely get that, and that's going to be a warehouse, by the way. Alright, so what is going on with everything else? How are we doing in terms of building? What are you guys up to here? I'm thinking I should definitely probably get gravel here, right? I should definitely get gravel here. I am going to need another distribution office just to keep this stored here. So let me go ahead and grab that. These are going to be dumpers. We're going to get 3 dumpers here. And that's going to go ahead and be 1, 2, 3. Good. You're going to load here. And then you're going to unload here. All right. So whatever is assigned, right? It's gravel. That's all going to go there. Pretty sweet deal. Everyone's working, except for these guys. There we go. We're storing materials. Quickly unloading, quickly loading. Everything we need should be good. Yeah, that's exactly how we're dealing with this. All right. Cool. What else are we missing? Okay, you are going to be assigned to here soon. Do you need consumption at maximum production here? Is good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the bus stop going. Or actually, can you guys... Is that 400 meters here? I just want to make sure that that is 400 meters. Construction. So from here... Ooh. Can I delete these points, please? Remove points. From here to here is 355 meters. Okay, so that's not that bad. We could definitely reach that. Let's see if we can get this road continued to here, connected to, let's see, hold on. Connect this to here. Now, can we get this asphalt footpath from here? Okay, because we want to be able to reach all the way. So something like that. And let's get you to there. Okay, good. I like that. Now, let's get this asphalted, please. Okay, asphalt with lights, right? Okay, good. Confirm. Sweet. Now, can you be reached? Walking distance. Awesome. Okay, and then we might want to connect this guy right here too. So this was probably a mistake here. Let's remove. Good. We're going to go ahead and do this. Bam. And then we can do these types of connections here. Perfect. All right. And close, confirm. Now, can you also reach? Yes, our 400. 400. All right, this is better. So 3 buildings can reach this right here. That's awesome. We should start buying some services here. We're going to need a big garbage truck, a small garbage truck. We'll probably need 2 small garbage trucks, 2 sewage dump trucks, 2 water trucks, and 2 snowplows. And that should be enough for us. All right, how are you guys doing? You guys are actually doing very good. Do you have this here? No. Okay, good. Now you do. Also, let's reorder this, please. Let's select this. There you go, 30% for everything. Who else needs fuel? Can I do this? Can I mass select? No, I can't do that. Change order, all source buildings. Okay, so you... Do you need fuel? You don't need fuel. Why do I keep selecting you? Utica heating plant. No. All right, so you do need fuel. Who else needs fuel? The firefighters need fuel. So, select firefighters. Anyone else who needs fuel? I think it's the police station that's going to need fuel next. Okay. All right. Good. I think we also need a repair, right? We need a repair station. That's going to be needed. Where do we find it? It's going to be over here. Car dealer, small parking spot, bus platforms, vehicle repair station. This is already a technical services, right? Is it depot maybe? Road vehicles depot. We do need a bus end station. We could just put this right here. Small. This can hold 3 vehicles. Okay, let's go with this one here. And we'll just put this on right here. That works, right? Yes, that works. Perfect. All right. How are we doing? What is it that's missing over here now? Should we get... I think these guys... Yeah, these guys should probably get a bigger range. I should probably assign that so that they can reach the other locations. I don't know if I need to assign or get more buses to move workers around. We'll see how things are going. Are we full on gravel here? We are. Nice. I want to get this built so I can assign the coal that's going to go here. But these guys are working really slowly. Okay. For things like this, I need to say that when you are built, you need to go to work here. We need to default workers to go that way. I think that needs to happen. If and when that's ready. I also think we need to get new vehicles here, right? In realistic mode, you can purchase resources by sending vehicles to load them. Okay, that's fine. We do need to get some fire trucks here. We're going to get... how many can we fit here? We're going to get 2 of these big boys. I like that. Okay, I like that very much. All good. I'm happy. I'm happy. Why are we not building these roadways over here? You should be fine. Okay. All right. Look at our money. Look at our money. We still have so much more construction to do. I think we do need to start planning for the farming and the factories that we're going to be needing. I'm looking to do farming probably over here. So I should do some leveling here. Oh, this is costing us money. Is that costing us money to do? No, it's not, right? It's not. Okay. All right. Let's do leveling from here, because this is where we're going to get some farms in. Unless we could just place the farms. Should we? Are we able to do that? Can we do that? Let's see. Let's see. All right. We're going to get some big farms over here. All right. We're going to get some big farms. It should probably just go like right here. Yeah, this is like a farming district over here. All right. We're going to put our factories right there. So farms will probably need to go over here. Let's go with that. Big field. Big field. Does this work? Do we need this much in terms of crops? I don't know, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think 6 of these should be enough. Yeah, that should work. We're going to get some roads coming in right here. Oh, I'm going to have to move this farm. Right? I'm going to have to move this guy. Okay. That works. We could do connections here. Okay, that works for me. Now, I think for farms, we don't really need to have alcohol, distillery, and food. We need a large farm, right? We need a large farm. This large farm should be able to handle all of the imports or exports that we need. Let's put you right here. I don't think you need workers. I hope you don't need workers. So let's put you over here. I need a free excavator. What do you mean I don't have a free excavator? All right, well, then we'll just put you over here, right? Can we do that? Yeah, I think this might be the better spot for the farm here. Okay, we're gonna put our farm there. And then I don't know how much you're going to produce. Workers in this field. We're not gonna be using workers here, so we're not gonna allow workers there. We're gonna get some vehicles here. In realistic mode, no, yeah, we need to build that first before we can add vehicles. Okay, so we're gonna get a road. That's gonna go right there. But then I also want a road that I can sort of have our farm machines just kind of get to where they need to go. That should be good there. And then I want to connect you right there. Good. Very nice. I need to connect these sections here as well so that we don't have any issues with transportation. All right, that should work. Does this need connections here? Okay, that all works for me. Now, can I get the outputs here? So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We need to move this material. So we're gonna get some storage now. Farming, meat storage, farming, grain storage. We're gonna need a road here if we need access to this grain storage. Although I don't think that we might. I don't think that we do. Food factory, alcohol factory, that's all gonna need crops, which is good. Yeah, I should probably get these set up here as soon as possible. Even if we're not gonna build them right now. I wanna get them set up. But I need a good layout. We did say we want to get some storage, so grain storage. Oh, we can store. Yeah, we can store a bunch of stuff in this warehouse. 160 tons of crops. The only thing is I don't know how much we're going to be storing. We can get a large warehouse though. That's actually going to be super good. And I also want to get this forklift garage, which I think is going to be super important. in terms of moving things around. So I got to figure out where I'm going to put this thing. Okay. I might be getting ahead of myself. I don't really know what I'm doing, except that I need a big old grain storage, or we're going to run into issues. I think I'm going to go with one of these grain storages. So something along this route right here. It's just going to be crops going in here. So we're going to do this like this. All right. That's good. That's good. We're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. And we're not going to deal or mess with anything else. I need to get this path better planned. So could we go from here? Yeah, we can go from here to there. And we can just plug you into there. Very good. All right. What else do we need? Place a waypoint? No. Oh, you know what? Yeah. All right. I'm overthinking things right now, and it's not going to end up well. So we need a food factory. That's going to go right over here. If that works, we need a transportation thing going. Could we do this, right? Could we do this, like, out here? Or it must go from building A to B. All right. I think then we need this. Yeah, I think we need this. Something like this. Yeah, I think we are definitely going to need something like this in order to make this work. Because this is the only thing that I see. I don't need you to connect there. Okay, I don't need this connection here. Close. What I need is going to be this right here. And that is going to go... We're going to get some forklifts here. They're going to be moving things around. Good. Into this grain storage. I want to get farming. So we got a food factory here, right? No, grain storage. Grain storage. Farm, storage. And then food production. So food production. Okay. Food production. Also alcohol production. Okay. What else do we need? Oh, right. The fabric production. So we're going to go into clothing here. We're going to go into fabric production here. And then into clothing production. This is crazy, but I think that we are looking at something here that might work. Okay, that's going to reach there. Everyone's going to be connected. Everyone's connected. There we go. This grain storage. You're already connected. Good. Okay. General cargo. We're doing this sort of connection here. Into here. Into here. That also needs water. Okay. We'll figure that out in a second. Anyways, you need to go there. And then you need to go there. Into here. Into there. Okay. That is crazy here. This is insane. But we're getting things going, right? We're getting things going. We don't have citizens yet. It's fine. We're just spending all of our money while we have it. Next order of business. Do we want to get this road built here? We do need to get this road built here. Let's continue you out here, please. Okay. Now we're going to get some asphalt pathways. My guess is that you can just live over here. All of these guys are going to connect. Okay. Now they should be able to just walk. Yeah, they should be able to just walk to work. Right? We are going to also do a walking path. So something along those lines. There you go. This path here, are you not asphalted? You should be if you're not. All right, these are very small paths, which are not ideal, right? These are not ideal, but I think that we could do something like this. And then finally, we would just connect here. Yeah, now, can we get workers here? We can. Can you get workers here? You can. Well, we should be able to get workers here. But I don't think it's connected, right? It doesn't have any walking paths that we can connect to. No, we shouldn't need to get workers here, so that's fine. All right, let's confirm all of that. And that is a bake chain That we will need to manage. And this is all good here. Let's remove this since we're ignoring flat land. We don't really need to flatten things down like that. Our services are coming up, coming online. A bus station here. Can you reach this here? You cannot. Shouldn't need to reach there, though. Shouldn't need to reach it. Also, we do have rail here that we need to kind of remove. There you go. It's good that we have that rail station there. We could do a connection from here to... It's kind of right there, right? No. Can I do 4 here? Yeah, so this would be something like that. I hope we didn't start construction on this yet. Because I don't think that we need to, or that we should. Construction has stopped. Construction is not assigned to the construction office. No workers are making it. Great. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. How are things going over here? What is it that we're missing the most? It's workers, right? It is workers that we're missing. So eventually we'll get that. No problem. Can we, or should we speed up for a little bit here? It's already November. And we're going into the first winter. It's a good thing that we are just working with no population. No population. Basic infrastructure is working just fine. I think. Yeah, these guys are doing their jobs. We have all the materials that we need. Okay, things are good. Things are good. Do I need to assign construction work? Road connections does not exist. Oh. I thought we did have a connection here. What is going on here? How can you say that road connection does not exist? Road connection does not exist. That is a lie. Sources without prefab panels. Alright. We will deal with this in a few, but let's see what happens. Can we speed things up a little bit more? It's already almost year. It's already the second year, actually. But at least we're not spending money on moving population in. So this is looking good. I don't know why this is saying that there's no connection here when there should be. Well, it's all right. Let's see if we could fix that. So are you good now? Can we do the things? No, road connection with construction office does not exist. No, I think that's very silly. There's definitely a connection there. Alright, well, I guess all we can do is just kind of wait here, right? See what happens with the building. I need to assign you and you, but not you. Why are you not being assigned? Road connection with office does not exist. Do you need a footpath or something? What's going on? Now, my question is, what is that connection then? What are you, if not a road connection? Okay. Well, can I demolish you and place you? Oh, this needs demolition now. Yikes. All right. No big deal. Let's see what we can do. Food and alcohol storage, grain storage. And it's going to be a grain storage like this. And let's see if this works. Oh, you need an in and you need an out. That's the problem. Okay. So that's the problem there. Alright, well then why don't we do this? Oh, what about this? And we can flip it. There. No, we're not gonna get a road out. Okay, what about this? We should be able to exit there, right? Let's go with that. Let's go ahead and cancel demolition. Can we cancel this demolition? Suspend demolition, right? I don't want to demolish this anymore. I need this to be connected to there. Well, then I guess not. Let's get... Oh, no. Oh, no. We have the entrance already. We need the exit. So you just need to be... There. Now, it can be constructed, right? Yeah. And we don't need this direct connection here. We don't need it. All right. So, you can now be assigned there. Awesome. What else are we missing in terms of infrastructure? Can we not build this? Road connection with construction office does not exist. Even though... Oh, we need to build these smaller paths here so that that can work. We should be fine. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, this is still not built. I guess it's not a huge priority. We have no civilized... We have no people. We have no people. So we don't need to take care of any needs at the moment. Okay, yes. A few things that we're missing, I guess, is garbage disposal. We need to be able to get rid of garbage here, right? So, let's do that. Garbage, big stands. I guess they're gonna have to fit in like right here. So things like that can get sorted. This should work, right? Everyone will have garbage outputs. Do you need garbage here? Doesn't seem like this guy needs it. You already have access to garbage. Okay. All right. Good. Good. We're fine. We're fine. In terms of electricity needs, let's see. What do you have here? You have no power. You have no power. You do have power. All right. So we're going to need a substation out here. Let's get that set up. So power, electric substation. I think we're going to need the big one, right? Oh, this one is with a walking path, right? Walking distance. So we can get this guy over here. That should be no problem. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And then we also are going to need water here. So let's get another substation here. Small water well, small water pumping station, water here. Let's just put you right here next to this. And then we also need sewage. So sewage. Bam. Okay, so that's all those needs sorted. Let's connect sewage to our switch. That was where? Right here. Right there. Okay, we're gonna get you up here. We're gonna get you there. And then we're gonna get you right there. Well, requires what? Requires proper slope. Alright, this is just means that we're going to need to get a pump out here somewhere. Somehow. Or, could we connect another? Oh, we could. But that's going to be super costly. Yeah, that's going to be super costly. Okay, alright, let's cancel this. Let's try again. Let's see, can we just do... Yeah, can we just do this into this here? We'll stay on the road. And then into here. Alright, so here we're gonna need a pump, right? Sewage pump. There, we'll get paths connected here in a second. And into... What do you mean there's no slope there? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's not good. Can I get you a little bit closer then? How far? How close can we get this sewage pipe? That's the max, it seems. Alright, well then I guess he's gonna have to go this way. If there's no other choice. Oh, okay. Annoyingly enough, that actually works. So let's go ahead and confirm that. I should have probably just gone straight this way without this curve. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that here. Just follow the... There you go. Nice. That should work. Confirm. Oh boy. And then water. Let's get some water now. You need to be connected to... It's gonna have to be this switch right here. Or we could do this. We could connect you to there, right? Yes, we can. Yeah, we could do that. No problem. You just get it straight from the source. That should be fine. Confirm. Anything else? We need power here. 1.8 megawatts should be what we need. And then we could get it from over here. No? You don't like that? Oh, alright. Well then, what about here? I mean, let's just get under that right there. Perfect. And I want to get over here. So let's get to here and then this way. There you go. All right, and we have power. Confirm. Super expensive. I mean, that's probably going to be super expensive, but we might be able to handle it. All right, how are we doing? There's a whole production line here. And then I'm thinking that we should get a train thing going on right here. That's probably what needs to happen, really. Okay. All right. Let's move along, please. Let's see what happens. As long as my office is busy, I'm happy. Lots of work to be done here. I mean, is it worthwhile to get another construction office? I don't think so. What's going on over here? Why are you not getting with the stuff that you need? We have steel here. Do we need more steel? We need mechanical parts. What is the problem? Mechanical components from the customs house. From the customs house. We have you guys. Oh, now you're stuck with some electrical components. But you are empty. So why aren't you delivering here? Also, what kind of mechanism do you need to finish this construction here? Do you need a crane? Should we buy more cranes then? What do you need? No workers for mechanism, missing resource steel. I guess these guys are too busy. Alright, well, keep it moving then. Keep it moving. Alright, let's see what happens if I high priority this guy. There you go. Okay. Are you gonna be finished anytime soon? Yeah, alright, that was the problem then. What are you doing? Mechanical parts. Deliver that. Deliver the workers. Awesome. Okay, alright, you're gonna be coal. And we're going to assign these dumpers here to deliver coal. And you should be able to go. Why aren't you going? Unload. Let's go. Alright, sweet. And then we need all of this. Conveyor to be built. Awesome. And continued deliveries. Alright, we're getting some of the housing built. We're getting some underground stuff built. All looking good. We got pavers doing their jobs. Oh, we got some factories built. Nice. Oh, this is going to need water. That's right. So water is a situation then, right? We need to fix that. We need to fix that. I think that we can do the following. We're going to need a water switch. And that water switch is going to come from up here, right? So underground. Water switch is going to come from there. So we're going to put this right here. Bam. Water pipe. Remove. Remove. Water pipe is going in here. Into there. And then this guy is going to go into some infrastructures in the way. We can go under a little bit. And then we can go this way. Anyone else need anything else? Sewage maybe? No one needs sewage. Oh, you do. But we can handle, we can deliver water though. Right? We're going to do it anyway, but because I already built the switch, but yeah, we should be fine. Okay. All right. Continue. Continue and build. Let's get going. It's going to be year 2 here soon. And we still haven't built our first house, which is okay. Which is okay. Are we going to have enough money to build everything is the question. We should probably start with a couple of houses being built first here, if possible. And then more of the important infrastructures as well. So much work. It would be nice if we could get our farm going, because we can get that started immediately. So let's set that up and start storing some farming stuff. I think all of that should be built so that we can get our fields started. I think it's a smart move by us. How are we doing? There you go. We got storage ready. Because we don't need population to start farming and producing crops. So hopefully we could get it done before the winter ends here. Building's on fire. Who is on fire? Where? No! Oh my God. There's no way, absolutely no way we lost this heating plant. Holy. I thought we had fire trucks. Hospital, bus platform, police station, fire trucks. Why didn't you guys take care of it? Because you had no fuel. And also no power. Oh man. Okay, that hurt. That really hurt. Yeah, it's a power situation. Okay, so you don't have power yet. That's just... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, alright. How do we get rid of this stuff here? We need a demolition plant now. Or demolition. Construction, demolition, office. Here we go. Let's get a small demolition office. Oh, we can get a free one, though. Let's get a free one. Right here seems fine. This absolutely... I think we need this, right? We need to get workers from here and everything from there, right? Yeah, just deliver that to there. As far as vehicles goes, what do we need? We need a bus. So let's get a bus. We need explosives, so we need a covered hull. We need construction waste, metal scrap, so we're gonna need a waste truck. Let's get an excavator as well. And then a waste truck. So that should be pretty much it. We don't need anything else. Bus, open hull. Open hull, hazardous waste, mixed waste. Mixed waste. It's a dump. Plastic waste. I mean, what's in here? It's just mixed waste. Okay, all right. Well, that kind of sucked that we got a fire so early on. The plant wasn't even operational. Why aren't you doing your jobs? What do you need? Sources, resources. Needs workers for construction. Well, you should be getting it from the Windsor house here. Unless there is a bus already on its way. Are you from the construction office? From here? Assigning new demolition. Are we good here? Or are we not good? Why aren't you doing your stuff? No fuel because no power. Alright. Alright, first things first. Why do you guys need power? Utica, garbage container. We need to get this substation up and running so that we can get a lot of this stuff. What is a water substation, electric substation? This is the high priority one, not the water station. Not the water one. So, let's get that power going. Let's get those cables built if possible. Where's my underground? Are you guys already constructed? You are already constructed. Okay. So mainly it's this guy that needs to be built. So let's see what happens. What's going on? Why are you not being built? Not assigned to construction office. You have a path, right? Yeah, you do have a path. So get her done. Come on. Once we get that going, we should be covered at least for a little while. How much stuff do you need, man? Come on. What's going on? No workers or mechanisms. Missing trucks, resources, concrete. Why don't we have concrete? Alright, there you go. Drop it off. Come on. Alright. Get her done. Oh, man. Yeah, so fast forwarding does kind of tweak things, right? These things get a little iffy when you fast forward. So it's not as good. Maybe we could do ×3 here instead of ×1. All of these factories are pretty much good to go, except for you. What are you missing? Yes, you're just missing a bunch of workers. Utica large farm is ready. Awesome. You have your farms assigned. Why don't you assign this and this as well? Okay, so that is good. That is assigned. We need to deliver liquid fertilizer to this farm. How would we go about doing that? This is liquid fertilizer. Let's assign you to deliver here. Let's assign you to deliver here and also where else? Who else needs fuel? No, you're good. So you're going to deliver liquid fertilizer here. That's good. You have assignment of fill and load at all of these locations. Awesome. So that's going to be that. We need to buy some vehicles here. We can get 3 combines, 3 tractors, and 3 covered hulls. And then that's it. I don't think there's nothing else, right? Harvesters, tractors, and combines. So one for each 2 of these, right? So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. I think they can handle that. Hopefully that is the case. I hope that is the case. All right, so let's get a move on. Let's see what happens here. Go refuel if you need to. Oh, I shouldn't be using the ×2, right? I should not be doing that. This thing needs a path here, which I did not do. This needs a path here, just in case. All of that needs connections here. So right here. Okay, you can go there. This can go here. And that should be good. Confirm. Let's see. Are our farmers farming? Can you guys get to work, please? Mechanisms missing without power. Yeah, we need to get power. Oh, man. Yeah, power is a problem. We have power now here. So that means all of these things have power. No staff, no doctors. Do we need fire trucks? We probably do need fire trucks. Sorry, I don't think we need fire trucks, at least not now. Not yet. All right. What is next? The bus station. Oh, that's just a bus end station. Is this being... Yeah, the stuff is being moved, so that's great. This demolition office also needs to be assigned to this thing right here. Continue demolition. Are you guys gonna do stuff? Yes, you are. Awesome. All right, that's working. This needs to be built at a high priority because we need to get power out here. So please do what you need to do. Okay. Oh, we got a tractor going to do work. And it is April 1962. There you go. Start sowing, baby. Start sowing. That's what I like to see. Oh yeah. Let's get some resources going. And we can start harvesting crops as soon as possible. And selling it as well if we wanted to. Make some money back. We do have 400k left. Hopefully it's enough to build the rest of this stuff here. And to move our people in. The courthouse is such a massive courthouse. I don't think we needed that big of a courthouse. But alas, we did. Also, this is almost done here. I mean, did I want to demolish this? Man, this sucks. We lost this big heating plant. All right. Well, I mean, what can we do? It happened, right? It happened. Why are you guys not doing anything here? What's going on? There's a lot of work to be done. Sign new constructions. Come on. Road connection not constructed. Why is nothing over here being done? Construction offices tool. Assign construction mode. Why are you guys sitting around? You should not be sitting around. Okay. Alright, so then what do we need here in terms of this, right? We need power in order for this to start working. Assign a new field. Auto search at 200 meters. Selling, distribution office. Alright. I guess, yeah, all we can do is kind of wait here until we get power. Because this is set to high priority. And you should be set to construction office. You should be set to build. No construction office have a path to this construction. Okay, again, we have a problem. No construction office have a path to this construction because this needs to be built. Alright, all notify me when finished. Okay. Then what is the issue really? Like, why are you guys complaining out here? Do you have an issue with repair? Why can't sources or workers for construction? Sources of resources. What is going on? Why are we not constructing anything? Unfinished footpath. We have dumpers? Is it? No, we have all of the vehicles here working as needed. Something really fishy is going on. Why aren't we completing a lot of this stuff here? Can you guys start building or rebuilding this place? You know, maybe it's time for us to get a couple more covered holes, right? Sorry, open holes. Let's get a couple of these. Because it seems like that's what's stalling us the most. So I'm just going to do that. No, everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. So these covered holes are going to help us out. Delivering materials where they need to go. Right? And then we can just copy these settings to here. That should work. Grab the materials, deliver the materials. Do your bidding. Look at this. Shopping center is complete. That's good to see. Things are being done. Most importantly, we need these power... Yeah, we need these things done as soon as possible. I think perhaps for now, we would have been better off with some normal pathways. Right? Normal connections. Where are you going? Right here. What if we did... Yeah, what if we did this? Are you... Can you be reached now? Kind of. Yes and no. You are high priority now. Can we get some work done out here? Nope. None of that. None of that is happening. Are we growing anything here? Sowing process 100%. Growing process 26%. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. Okay. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with you? You're carrying asphalt. Do we have an asphalt paver here? We do. But you're not really doing anything. Concrete, gravel, and asphalt. Okay. Alright. Well, then we just wait for the material to be delivered, right? Not much else for us to do. At least we're getting some farm stuff happening. Let's wait here just a little bit more. Yeah, this thing is medium priority and it's being completed really, really quickly. I want to know why this isn't working. I really want to know why this isn't working. Do I just get rid of this path right here? This construction office is really pissing me off. I would love for it to move, do something. Assign distribution office. Yeah, what is going on? Like, get to work. Sources of resources, workers for construct. Sources of resources. Why are you being such a pain when we have all of the materials that we need here? Construction, assign construction office. Okay, we're gonna select that. Perfect. Assign construction mode. Can we? Okay, there we go. It's that auto assignment thing that's really killing me, right? The construction office is assigned here. It's really becoming a pain. All of this can be built. All right, there you go. All right, are you guys moving? Yeah, all right, good, good. What else needs some assistance here? You need assistance. You need assistance. You? No path. No path, really. Do you need a road? You do. Okay. Let's remove... Ooh, that needs deconstruction assistance. Okay. That's not that good for us, at least. Ultimately, I need to get you to there, right? I can't really plug you into anywhere else. Okay. We're getting deconstruction done, right? Are you guys on your way? You are on your way? For the footpath, good. Okay. Oh, nice. The substation is getting to work. And then we'll just have power here finally. Once that is completed, we should be good. Really, oh man, it's already year 2 and we still don't have a single citizen moved in. But I feel like we're making some progress. Right? Can we speed things up a little bit more again? Alright, there you go. That's fixed. I'll see if we can get our water treatment plant. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Cancel. Footpath, please. There should be no footpath here. Not anymore. There you go. Good. Road. Bam. All set. Now I'd like to cancel this demolition. Cancel demolition. And then we can repave this footpath with whatever is necessary. There you go. Confirm. All right, anything else? Anything else? Is this cable still not being built? Why? Construction assignment. Assign. High priority. And you have access to this. It says you need gravel. But is the gravel needed from this side or the other side? That's the question. Alright, come on. Get her going. Get her going. Oh, there you go. Alright, finally. Let's get that cable going, please. There you go. Get to work, buddy. What else do you need? Just 11 tons of gravel. Nothing too crazy. We really should have gone with like a power line or something on this. I wonder if I can backtrack that now. Construction hasn't started here. Yeah, there we go. It's started. It is started. All right, what else do we need? Also, this fire. Where are my fire trucks? Are they just in there? Yeah, there they are. Okay. You should have power, right? You need firefighters. Understandable. Hopefully nothing else burns, right? But we should be able to continue our progress here. Let's. What do you do on paving here? Okay, I need construction offices again. Once that's done, what do you need, man? What do you need here? More asphalt. Okay. All right. All set. Very nice. Now, 33 more work days. Yeah, there you go. There's a roller. All set. Now we can go ahead and assign no path to this construction. Really? Really, do you need a path to here? I mean, if it's a factory connected crossing, how do we get workers here though? No, construction has stopped. No workers or mechanism. I mean, they should be able to access it from here, right? Or is it going to have to be here? So this needs to be built. All right, well, what can we do, right? Let's prioritize that as much as possible. Let's see if this cable's doing okay. Yeah, it just needs the workers now. And then we'll have power to everything. All right, so I am going to call the episode here. It is, or it has been, a pretty crazy ride, but things are almost ready. I mean, look at this beautiful city. Look at this production chain here. From farm to storage to fabric to, oh, you know what? We don't have a warehouse here. We're going to need that. We're going to need a warehouse that can store the fabric, the food that we're going to be making here. Actually, it's a lot of things that we need. We could probably get a warehouse right here, though. Right? If we do something like a storage warehouse right here, and then we can connect with a crossing here, and then into the warehouse, and then the warehouse has access to all of these things. I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do for sure. Let me just plan that out. Let me get a road out here. Boom. And then we should be fine. Okay. All right. Let me end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and drop me a comment. So, thank you guys again so much. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye-bye. 360K. That's all we have left. We might need to take out a loan before we can even start the city here. But if we can start selling crops at least, I'm happy with that. We'll have like a bunch of crops here in storage. So, yeah. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.